My name is Saudia Persaud, and I'm the very new CEO of the Suriname-Guyana Chamber of Commerce. We have offices in both Guyana and Suriname, and this really helps us to make the connections that we need on both fronts. And while we have 100 members, those members are definitely not over 100 members. They're definitely not limited to just Suriname and Guyana. We serve any companies looking towards these markets as they are facing of course, we know the economic boom that's both Suriname and Guyana are currently going through side by side with regards to the oil and gas industry on both sides. And that benefit has been filtering down throughout the economies of both nations. And what we're here to do is to support the companies trying to enter those markets. If your company's already in those markets looking for new opportunities, looking to build partnerships locally, we also provide support there. One of the key things that we do is ensure that our members are represented at key conferences via trade missions, whatever events that are most relevant to our members. And in that realm, we also host the IBC, of course. So our members definitely benefit from that platform as well. As I mentioned, we have over 100 members now, and that is thanks to us being established as of 2023. We are a young chamber, but initially we saw such high interest in both markets, and it was like the chamber was a missing link for the private sectors in that regard. And we saw so many companies coming on board, looking to form and build those partnerships, and we've just been facilitating those connections ever since. Taking things back to when the Chamber first came on board as the host of the IBC, this was the inaugural edition in Guyana in 2024. So we're now heading into the fourth edition of the conference, which is pretty remarkable from our point of view. What we saw from the inception is the need for a conference that is heavily B2B focused, that represents all sectors, that has the type of content that is relevant to the questions, the burning questions in both economies today, and how persons can really enter those markets and make the most of the opportunities available to them. And that's what we really aim to provide on this platform. It's a mixture of not just panel discussions, but also workshops, networking, B2B meetings, and of course ensuring that we have that diplomatic and public sector presence as well, collaborating with those agencies, the ministries, the diplomatic missions in both countries, to ensure that we have that representation and the type of persons in the room that the attendees really want to hear from, that they want to network with, and have their issues aired directly to. Last year we had it in Guyana with a really great responses and attendance, and this year, of course, we have it in Suriname. This is at the Asuria Event Center in Paramaribo. And what the theme for this year is, it's from energy to industry, investing in the Suriname-Guyana value chain. And this is very relevant right now. We know that Suriname has had onshore oil for quite a long time, and they've recently secured their over 10 billion FID for offshore oil. And now the amount of attention that's on Suriname, it's quite remarkable. And we see Suriname locally investing in scaling and becoming investor ready. And we see the private sector very eager to be a part of this growth as well, and also very open to partnerships. So we find it a very key time in Suriname's development to platform the country, to platform the companies within the market, and to really communicate where the opportunities are in Suriname right now, and provide that platform for persons to make the connections that makes it possible for them to enter that market and make the type of relationships that are really key right now. One of the key things that we've been focusing on, and we have this discussion at every IBC, usually centered around the business culture and understanding the business culture of both markets, because although we're neighbors, our business cultures and our actual cultures are also different in many ways, and that's what makes us so unique, so diverse. So we usually hold a discussion at every IBC where the investment agencies of both countries, along with private sector representatives, they can come together and really educate the attendees present on what it takes to really enter the market efficiently. And something that we see specifically for Suriname, and that is really important to Surinamese businesses looking to partner with foreign companies and Guyanese companies, is that they really value that on-the-ground experience. They want to have those face-to-face interactions to build the trust necessary to go forward with business partnerships in that manner. So that is really important to the business culture in Suriname. So we encourage companies, even outside of IBC, to make the trip, to understand the business culture, to meet the people, and to build those relationships in person. Invest the time needed before even actually investing capital in your partnerships and your projects in Suriname. We know that the Suriname companies are ready and looking to build those partnerships and relationships. We're just inviting the rest of the world and the rest of the region to come on board specifically for IBC, to use that as your platform to make those connections. IBC is happening annually this year. It's in Suriname. And the way that we've curated the program is to really capture the burning questions that persons have about Suriname's market and entering the market today. They want to know where the opportunities are. They want to know where investments and partnerships are possible. And I keep harping on partnerships, but that is really key right now for where we are in Suriname's development. Just speaking recently with Minister Andrew Bassaron, he would have also indicated that they want to see those partnerships being built with local businesses. They want to welcome those companies and facilitate their entry into the market, but in collaboration with the local Surinamese businesses. And from there, we know that it's going to be an amazing edition of IBC. Like I mentioned, we have panel discussions. We have really great workshops capturing challenges and addressing what needs to happen to scale certain sectors and industries to really meet the level of development that's necessary right now for Suriname and for the wider region as well. We also have networking events, and we have the B2B matching, which of course IBC is famous for. We see so many attendees veering towards the B2B matching, prioritizing that sometimes over the actual panel discussions. And this is of course facilitated by the IBC app, where you can match with any other attendee and book your B2B meetings that way. And of course, for the Suriname-Guyana Chamber of Commerce, as the host of the conference, every edition, we are so happy to be able to offer members a 50% discount on their delegate passes, and also discounts on any sponsorship packages that they may want to take, so that they can have a physical presence and a larger presence at the actual conference. Of course, for any companies interested in accessing this discount and you're not yet a member, you can definitely visit our website. I'm sure it's going to be on the screen right now, to learn more about what it takes to join the Suriname-Guyana Chamber of Commerce and to access not only this benefit, but very tailored business support subjective to what the companies need in order to successfully and effectively build the relationships and partnerships across the region.